Let's patch the ESQ-1 from 1986. I want to create something approximating a musique concrète piece, like a tape work from the 50s, late 50s, early 60s. But I want to do it with this. No tape required. Let's see what we can do. So we'll start with my world famous init patch, the single sine wave of glory. And let's just let's go right to it. Let's do some some voice wavetable, the gritty. Oh yeah. Okay. So I love that. What I first want to do, though, is get into these modulators. The modulators that modulate the modulators. I want to mess it up. We're going to mess up the pitch. And let's do that with an LFO. LFO1, why not? LFO1's, I think, usually reserved for the mod wheel. Let's do LFO3. Start the other end. Okay, and we're going to do something a little fast for now so we can hear it. This is also set to do the mod wheel. Let's turn that off. And we'll get back here and give it some juice. Okay. Actually, let's turn that mod wheel back on. That gives us a little extra control when we need it, when and where we might need it. Okay, that's a lot. Let's now change the timbre. We might want to give this a little drift, a little natural drift, like we've done in the past, right? Something a little slower than that, but something not too much. Well, maybe we can be a little extreme because we're going concrète. Concrète. That's not correct. Don't listen to my French. It's about as good as my English. It ain't so good. Okay, it's pretty good. Actually, okay, well, let's do the filter. Let's get the filter going. I used LFO3. Let's pop this guy down, pop him up, give it a little bit of something, something. Let's see. And we've got the mod wheel going. All right, see, we're already getting somewhere. Okay, I want to make it performative, right? So it would help if I could read. Okay, this is what I want. I want to give some resonance to this. Ooh, that sounds... We're talking BBC radiophonic workshop here a little bit. You know what would be good, actually, is a little, maybe not LFO3, maybe some velocity. Let's try it. So I don't want to kill that. I'll put in velocity curve 1. Let's see. No, that's just straight up Herbie. We don't need that. All right, let's do. I mean, we may need that, but maybe not now. Okay. Okay, and if we change the weight, we're only using one oscillator, by the way, right now, which we might need to stick with so that we have clarity and we can multi-track. That's what we're going to have to do, is multi-track to get various timbres. Let's try a different, the kick. Ooh. Oh yeah. All right, Dr. Synthy Pants is in love, and you know why? It's not because of that. It's because I do want some of the velocity. Did I just do that on pitch or the filter? Okay, I don't remember what I just did. Somebody remind me in the comments. It's too late. Okay, that's clearly what I did before. That didn't work. So let's pop back over to the filter, and here we are. I'm digging it. I think we're kind of close to something. The only thing, well, you know, it's all right. We're going to go with this. We could change a lot of things, but you know, at this point, we're close. We're good enough for government work, as they say. Okay, so I'd say this is performative. This is ready. Let's save this before we make another patch. And this is maybe the one. Well, I mean, it's 1986. This is how all these things work. So, what are we going to call this? We're going to call this Click It. Okay. Learn it, live it, love it. Okay, good. So let's now go back to our init. I don't know why I always do that sound for the init. I don't know. Palette cleanser, right? Got to have a little something. I've got a couple of hangry dogs circling the wagons here. I'm going to need to pause, put some dinner in the oven for myself. And the dogs, which who just created chaos. I will return. Okay, we are back. Nobody was hurt. Maybe the pride of one of the dogs. Everybody's fed, not me. They're fed. I've got something in the oven though. So, hey, not that you needed to know that. We're here to design sounds. Okay, what we have now, we've got our Click It. Now we want to do I think I want a two-parter sound. What is that? Well, I don't even know myself. Let's find out. Okay, we're back to this. What I mean by a two-parter sound is I want to have something up high that will come in over top of our beef. Is that okay? Nope. Can't do that. But we're going to come in over top of the bippy. That's more of what I meant. Maybe this is up a little high. Yeah, something like that. How about that? We're going to need some velocity control on our swell. Our swell. So let's put a little bit of something on that. Okay, that's pretty exciting. The filter is going to join us. It's a group thing. Very nice. Now, I want on the sign front, I want envelope 2. I want to do a little drift. A little bit of our old drift trick, okay? So we high planes drift. No, we're not. All right, so yeah, let's move this pitch around. Yo. To be sure, let's turn 2 off. There's our drift. And we can give this a little more juice. Juicy juice. That's what I call it. Okay, I don't call it that. Let's not ever call it that again, actually. Okay, that's going somewhere. So something about these envelope times is that they're exponential for sure. And so when you get over a certain point, there's a sweet spot. You can hear what it is right there. And I'm going to want to put a little bit of noise in here. Okay. You know, we want to bring the noise, as Chuck D would say. Okay, I'm getting pretty happy with this. We're running out of polyphony. That is sounding like the what's the word? What's the name of that instrument? The not the telefunken, not oh my goodness, Oscar Scala played it. I'll look it up. But I want not just velocity. I want the wheel. A pretty dynamic sound, lead sound. I think I'm okay with it. I think it's sounding very of that time, the early days. That's what I'm calling this next album. Let me look this up because I want to name this patch. Yes, of course, it's the Troutonium. So we're going to call this the Trout. How do we like that? Okay, we've got our sounds, at least our starter sounds for this piece. I haven't heard the oven alarm go off yet, but I think my dinner's about ready. I'm going to go eat that. If it's ready, of course. Only if it's ready. Enjoy a glass of Chardonnay with it. And then we'll be ready to come back and make some beautiful music. We're back with Trout and Click It or Ticket. Speaking of trout, I had a lovely tilapia, maple glaze, pear cooked on top. Yeah, it was dinner. It was lovely. And now we're going to make art. To do this, I'm going to multi-track while you watch, but you'll just see me cutting in and out of the different takes. And my studio is analog only, so there's no DAW involved here. I do, however, in the spirit of keeping this legit, I would like to actually run the ESQ through a real spring reverb. So let me set that up. Okay, we have from the 80s, a companion to our ESQ-1. We have the Korg GR1, which is a gated spring reverb, which really takes its design from the 70s, and it is the real deal. Let's listen. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to record it wet because that is how I roll. Okay, let's give it a shot. And there you have it. The ESQ-1 as concrete avant-garde. Until next time, be well.